We're walking down the beach. We've got a helper, and we've got to find 4.
How heavy that one is.
Alright.
We gotta find 4 posts.
4 posts, carry them out, and then we'll bring all the braces and we'll get that stood, hopefully before the tide comes up. Last year we were sort of out there. I think this year we're gonna want to build it in slightly shallower water so we can have the platform clear the water just a little bit, and then it'll take longer for the waves, like when they have big winter storms, to knock the whole thing down. See if this one can last a full year. So what we're planning is, last year we had like a pole here, a pole here, a pole here, a pole here, and a 5th pole there.
Right.
And then this was the platform, so it was all braced up. And then one of the top platform pieces came across this way. That's where we connected to this pole, and this was the ladder.
That was our ladder.
Do we want to do it with 4 posts and have the ladder like
Inside?
on the inside? Or does it make sense to have it out the edge here and then like a little...
Well, let's focus on getting the 4 posts in, and then depending on what we use for a piece across the top, maybe we'll put the ladder post wherever. Maybe on the inside, like you say.
Okay. That looks pretty straight. Try without an Alaskan mill to actually get us some rough sawn lumber to make the upper platform a little bit better. Go, Bob, go, gotta get the braces, let's move, let's move, let's move. That's Bob's brace. It's gonna be one of the diagonals, and he's dragging it out all by himself.
Good job.
That's right. Go, Suzanne.
Have you ever seen your mother carry something that heavy?
She used to lift cars off of us when we were kids and got stuck under them.
No. No.
Maybe not quite.
You're lying.
I might be lying a little bit, Bob. That's sometimes what grown-ups do, but Santa's real.
I know Santa's real.
That's right. So.
There's who else would live on Christmas presents?
Exactly.
Our mom. Our mom would buy them.
No.
I'm carrying that.
All right, so that's Bob's brace. We got those on the wheel. I can grab these 2 little guys here. Okay, so we've got a randomly strewn pile of wood everywhere, which is great. And 4 holes dug in the approximate, well, I guess the exact locations, because the holes are already there, where the 4 corner posts are gonna go. So it's just a matter of digging them out as deep as we can until the sand starts collapsing in at the bottom, and throwing the posts in. And as soon as they're standing, gotta get them braced up right away so they don't fall and kill anyone. And we've got the start of a raft, or a platform, I should say. Is that the caramel popcorn and cheese mix?
I'll bring a shower with you after the beach.
President's choice. Yummy yum. How are you enjoying your sand corn, Bob?
I never realized how addictive caramel could be.
This tide coming up is hindering our situation.
Mama, get ladies and walk. Behind here.
Okay, slowly walk it up.
Don't come in the film. Hello.
Put some dirt under back there, Kyle. I got a 4-pound sledgehammer in the truck too. definitely think that the top board should be notched in, the stairs are perfectly happy with nailing on.
Yeah, because even if the notch only goes in like 1.5 inches,
That's all we need.
we've got these 2 beams here that we've cut, and our goal is to take them out there to the platform, but we're going to notch some holes in the platform with this chainsaw here. Unfortunately, the weather is not really cooperating today, but we were busy doing important things like working during the day, so this is the time of day we have to do it. And I figure if we can get these cross braces in, then it'll make it all that much easier to actually build the rest of the platform tomorrow during better weather. I have all the faith in the world that this will work. I'm going to start videoing because this is awesome. So we got the chain saw, semi-dry. You'll notice that our boat is still floating. Definitely still floating. All right.
I do have a spare shirt, Ken.
Got to run to starboard a little bit here. Excellent rowing. Oh yeah. Towing no problem. We got at least 1 Ryan power here. And we are making progress. So as long as you maintain your pace here, we're doing all right. We'll just give this chainsaw a little freshwater rinse when we're all finished. Yeah, full of good ideas. Now Ryan, if you can grab the chainsaw, I will put my phone away.
Okay.
And then keep holding onto the raft, and then I'll tie us up. So we managed to tie the log off to the raft, but we are smartly retreating, as that was going to be a silly thing to do with the chainsaw. Obviously.
Good idea or bad idea?
Bad idea. When we got out there, if it wasn't going to work, we weren't going to do it, but we had to try. This is conveniently right next to this, since we tied it up. We've got a piece of plywood to put on the sand, and then a little step ladder back there for the ultimate in much safer than standing in a dinghy in giant waves.
That's okay, I think it'll all fit in.
Should be pretty good for the beam. Let's try that. Well, that's our first piece of dimensional lumber. That would be a good idea, but I have a small child on my head.
Hammer, Kyle. Our hammer's breaking. We're using it so hard.
Oh wow, that's like right down the middle.
White glue yesterday.
Ah.
Put white glue in, and we'll wrap tape around.
And that electrical tape that we have for the GoPro to the monster truck.
The day before. Good thing we've been gathering
We'll make a
supplies.
good handle. Yeah, we better fix this up right away before it breaks. I think this is pretty solid, Kyle. I'm gonna put this beam in, and then I'm gonna go apply my sunscreen.
It's probably a good idea.
Luckily, someone brought sunscreen.
So once it's up on plane, it feels like it's moving pretty quick. Getting the final braces on the platform in an attempt to help this thing survive the November storms. This is as done as it's gonna get. I'm standing on the finished platform for 2022. It's not really finished because my brother, primarily, and myself, we just arranged some driftwood into this structure, and throughout the year, the rest of the groups that come for the other weeks here will you know, upgrade the stairs, build a little floating platform that gets tied to this thing, and just sort of use it and modify it as they will. There's been at least a 40-year tradition of having some sort of a platform or a raft built here every single year. I first came here 35 years ago when I was 1 year old in 1987. And it's kind of cool just to keep the tradition alive. It's got some really cool planks this year. So we've got the little short guys going across like that, but a big plank like this made out of a piece of driftwood, just sort of with that freehand milling that we're slowly learning to get a bit better at. Like, this is a 16-inch wide plank of good high quality wood that was just lying on the beach, and now it's part of the platform. So I think this is probably one of the best platforms we've done yet. It has the best chance, I think, of surviving some of those fall storms and the big high waves. It's we built it in the perfect part of the beach, so it's, you know, you can enjoy it and swim around it as the tide comes in, but the platform's just high enough. I think it might keep it from getting completely washed away in the next big storm. Highly doubt this will last all the way till next year, but if there's ever a platform that's going to do it, this is it. So if you've enjoyed the video, leave a comment below if you think this thing's going to make it, and to all the other families that use this throughout the 2022 season, treat her well, modify it as you see fit. Somebody should build a little raft and anchor it to this thing, and yeah, I hope everyone enjoys it as much as we did, and all the kids, while they were here, were playing around at it every day when the tide comes in. It's just a blast to have it, and it's pretty cool to be a little part of this year's version. Big thanks to my brother as well, of course, for doing most of the work. But here it is. I'm gonna climb down and get a view from the beach as I say goodbye. Okay, here's a little goodbye from the beach. Goodbye. Awesome platform. A piece of driftwood art right there. Big thanks to my brother for doing the majority of the work. And hope that all the other families that get to use this season enjoy. Happy summer 2022, everyone. Thanks for watching. Until the next one, cheers.